It's so all right, so I'm just gonna start talking. I told you not to have your face in my live, so I'm gonna just start talking because I'm gonna post this. So today's topic, my daughter's sitting right here, and I feel weird talking with her right here because I feel like she's listening to me. But anyways, today's topic is leveling up in life. So first, I want to talk about the mindset that you should be having when you're getting ready to level up in life. Definitely should be a positive mindset. Sometimes it's hard to have a positive mindset based on your surroundings or the people who you're surrounded with. So, one thing you probably should work on doing in the beginning is changing your surroundings and or changing the people in your immediate surroundings. The people matter. The people matter. I've been blessed to connect with some really good people. And if you're gonna have friends, why not have friends that can help you, right? I gotta change mine because my arm is burning. So if you're gonna have friends, which everybody at some point in your life is gonna have friends, why not have friends that can actually help you, that are beneficial? Like, this might sound bad, but at this point in life, I don't need any friends that can't help me. Like, to be honest with you. And I'm not talking about like help me, like give me $5 or something like that. I'm talking about like help build me up, help get me to where I need to be or where I want to be. And in turn, I have to have something too to bring to their life, whatever, and I do, you know. So definitely work on changing your circle. And it doesn't have to be that I know when people say cutting people off, and it sounds so bad when you talk about like cutting people off. It really sounds mean or whatever. It's not even really like you like calling people telling them about, well, look, I can't be your friend no more, or look, I can't hang out with you no more. It's more or less about just falling back, like start doing your own thing, start focusing on yourself. You can't be around people who aren't doing what you want to do. That's basically what it is. If they're not on the same wavelength as you, if they don't have the same mindset as you can't afford to be wasting time hanging around them. Period. You really can't. It's like it just. I don't want to say it's do or die because that sounds a little extreme. But I guess it is kind of like do or die. It's like crunch time. It's like go time. You don't have no time to waste. And really hanging with people who aren't on the same wavelength as you, on the same, they don't have the same mindset as you, is a waste of your time. And it's a waste of their time too because, well, maybe it's not a waste of their time, but it's a waste of your time. You have to make sure that your friends are on the same path as you. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. You really are. You can't say that you have goals and your friends or people you're hanging around all the time, they don't have goals. Or their goals are totally different than yours. Maybe their goals is they want to party. They want to live their best life. Hot girl summer, shoot. Listen, I had a hot girl summer too, but I also was working on my goals. So you can have a hot girl summer as long as you put them goals up there. My hot girl summer had my goals in the mix. But yeah, your friends have to have the same goals as you know. Otherwise you're gonna be wasting your time. You're gonna look up and it's gonna be a whole year that went by and you didn't make any valuable connections. You didn't do anything valuable. You didn't make any moves towards your goals. Gotta, gotta get your circle right. That's number one. That's number one. I don't even know what number two is. I'm sitting here thinking because if you don't have that together, then if you don't have that part together, it's really no point of you going to step 2. So when it comes to leveling up in your life, step 1, get your circle together. We ain't even going to talk about step 2. Get that together first. For a long time, I was like in the clearing stage, like clearing the energies out of my life, but I didn't have the new people to come and fill those spots. So like I had cleared everything, but I ain't have nobody. I didn't have nobody to replace them. But you know what? That's okay, because what they say, what's the saying? Like when you take one step, God takes 2. It took a while. I finally made connections, and now I have people in my life that are headed in the same direction or are already in the position that I want to be in. And that's a blessing, especially when you don't want to, you're living a life currently that you really don't want to live, and you know what kind of life you want to live. And there's people who are living the life that you want to live. Biggest blessing is to get connected to those people who are already doing what you want to do, and they're already living the way you want to live. That's the biggest blessing. That's a huge blessing. So hopefully when I get myself together and I'm all set, I can be that blessing to somebody else. I can be that person that brings somebody up underneath my wing and shows them the way. Right now I can't do it, okay? Right now I'm up underneath a wing, okay, or 2 or 3 or 10 wings, you know. But hopefully when I get myself together, I can bring a couple of people up underneath my wing. But you know, you gotta be serious. You gotta be very serious. But let me tell y'all about something. Myleik, I don't know if y'all know who Myleik still is, but she has a podcast. Go on podcast, whatever you go to find podcasts at. Look for look for Myleik Teal. Myleik has a really good podcast, and she talks about a lot of ways you can improve your life or whatever. And a couple years ago, I want to say like 2014 or 2015, she had this one podcast that she was saying, have your FU money together, right? So she was like, you're working a job you like, or you're in a relationship or whatever, make sure you're stacking your money and saving your money and have your FU money together. That way, when you're ready to leave, you're prepared to leave because you have money saved up. I was at work and I went ahead and doubled down on my savings. Still listening to her podcast, I went and I doubled down on my savings, right? I already had like a recurring amount. I doubled it. Years later, that was 2014, 2015. Years later, now I'm in a position where that money is coming in handy. I didn't know when I was saving that money back then. I did not know what I was saving that money for. All I know is Myleik said, have your FU money together. And I started getting my FU money together. I started doubling down. Now I'm in a position when opportunities come up, I'm prepared. I'm prepared. And you know there's a saying that says there's no such thing as luck. Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. So true. When preparation meets opportunity, that's luck. And now I'm in a position, opportunities arise, and I can jump on them because I was prepared. Let me see. I want to see which. I cannot see the chat. Okay, there it is. Yes, it is crazy how things work by listening to other people. And when I was listening to her, I didn't even know. You know, I really did not know at the time. I was at work. I was just miserable. I was really just miserable. So I was like, you know what? Let me double down on my savings that way in case I want to quit this job. I have my FU money together, like Myleik said, get your FU money. That's exactly what she said, but she said the actual curse word. So I started saving, and that was 2015 or 16, but I want to say it was 2015. All these years later, opportunities are coming to me, and I'm like, look at that. I was prepared. I was prepared. Preparing and didn't even know what I was preparing for, but I was preparing. Yes, listen, me too. Me too. I'm miserable in mine too. Still, it's not as bad as it used to be, but it's not getting like significantly better. It's not like doing anything special that makes me want to stay or anything like that. So I'm working on leaving mine too. Trust me. That's why I'm saying, like, that's why I'm like making this live. Like, so a lot of times, especially with jobs, it's not what you know, it's who you know. That's another reason why should everybody should be working on your circle. Get around a better group of people, people who are living the way you want to live, people who are working the kind of jobs you want to work. You never know who's gonna say, "Hey, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you get that job. I'm gonna help you do this. I'm gonna help you do that." Yes, yes. That's another reason why you gotta get that circle together. You never know who can help you. But if you hang around people who don't care and don't want more, and this is only for people who want more out of life. This everybody, you know, some people might be content. I'm in Maryland. Some people might be content with the way their life is, and that's fine. That's fine. You know, but for the people who aren't, I'm telling you, it starts with the people around you. That's the most important thing. If you are not content in your life, the very first thing you need to do is take inventory of who you hanging around. That's the very first thing you need to do. The second thing you need to do is start eliminating those people who may not be the best. You ain't got to be mean about it. You know, just fall back. Stop hanging with them as much. Stop talking to them as much. You know, if they're not your real friend, they probably gonna fade to black anyway. And start following people online. Yeah, you can't get, that's me too. I was so comfortable at work and I'm like, you know what, I gotta get uncomfortable. I don't like the job, but very comfortable. And I'm like, you know what, I gotta start getting uncomfortable doing some things that's uncomfortable for me. You gotta start following people online. People that I've met them online, on Instagram. Don't sleep on Instagram. Do not sleep on Instagram, y'all. If you, like, let's say you want to be a caterer, you need to be following caterers online and communicating with them, commenting on their stuff, communicate with them, build those relationships kind of like online. Maybe they'll have a event where they invite all caterers or people who want to be caterers. Make sure you go. You know, do stuff like that. That's how you're gonna get around the people you need to be around. That's gonna help you. What you know is who you know. You gotta get around the people. You gotta get around the people. The people who are gonna help you and the people who are doing what you wanna do. So anyways, I'm at this park. It's about to rain. Look, it's getting kind of dark out here. The wind kicked up. So I just wanted to make that quick little video. This video started off really slow. I was trying to get my thoughts together, get my mind going. But please, 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 if you're content with your life, this is not for you. If you're content and you're happy, everything is going good in your life and you're good, congratulations. I'm very happy for you, honestly. But for the people who are not content, I'm telling you, the change starts now. Like, it starts now. You don't have to be mean. You have to tell people you can't hang with them no more. You don't have to make a Facebook post, an Instagram post, and be all like passive aggressive about it. But you do have to make those changes, and you do have to stop talking to people as much. Maybe you're not talking to them on the phone as much. Maybe you're not, they inviting you out, you're not going, you know. Just make the changes you got to. Like, your life really, the life you want depends on it. I promise you it does. Thank you. And you keep your head up too and keep working towards getting out of that job. You know, it's better out there. You gotta keep going for it. You just have to, you can't give up. But anyways, you guys, I'm about to go because it's starting to rain. And I'm gonna upload this video. So I will talk to you guys later and I'll probably do more lives from the park later. All right, bye.